Wrapping the bumper of a color change is difficult, not just because of the extreme stretches and curves you have to manage, but you have to make it look like you did it in one piece.
The first step in wrapping a bumper is installing inlays for the recessed areas. Please watch our Wrap It Right bumper inlays video to see how the inlays for this bumper were done.
Now the inlays are done and the large surfaces of the bumper can be wrapped. Both heat and tension are large factors here, but the way you stretch the vinyl will define your success.
Begin by using a backslitting tool like the bodyguard knife to cut the liner into easy-to-handle segments. Remove the bottom center section first. Position the piece of vinyl onto the bumper. Begin the installation along the flattest part of the bumper. This will anchor the vinyl into place. Remove one of the side segments of liner and position an IR heater about 10 inches from the vinyl, heating the vinyl to about 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 degrees centigrade. Gently pull the vinyl to stretch around the contours of the bumper. The IR heater has evenly heated the entire piece, so there will not be the usual overstretched vinyl due to hot spots made by a heat gun. Install all of the high points of the bumper while the vinyl is still warm. Then install the vinyl between the high points. Gently push the vinyl into the recessed areas as far as possible without using heat. Repeat the same steps on the other side of the bumper. Begin cutting away excess vinyl. Always try to cut curves instead of 90-degree corners. They are less likely to fold over onto themselves. Begin defining the contours and recesses of the application. Use the Teflon side of your wet edge squeegee to smooth out the sharp wrinkles. Make relief cuts carefully. Always leave enough vinyl to completely wrap all of the corners. With the relief cut made, take the vinyl into the recessed areas as far as possible. Leave the IR heater on so the vinyl you are working with stays warm and flexible. This will stop you from getting stretch marks in your application. Using the pre-laid knifeless tape, cut along the contour of the bumper. You will use an overlay to wrap the top of the bumper. Using the IR heater to keep the vinyl warm, gently stretch the vinyl over the more difficult curves. Move the IR heater closer to evenly heat the whole piece of vinyl before making the final stretch around the bottom of the bumper. Begin cutting away the excess vinyl around the bottom of the bumper. Using a Teflon squeegee, finish the application down to the final cutting edge of the application. Work the other recesses in until you reach the pre-installed inlays. Tuck the vinyl behind the fixtures that were not removed. Trim out the general shape of the overlay piece of vinyl that will cover the top of the bumper. Install the overlay to the top of the bumper, always keeping the vinyl warm with the IR heater. Gently trim away excess vinyl, leaving about a 3/16 inch overlap. Finally, tuck the remaining edges and trim away all excess vinyl. Your wrap is now complete.